All right, Smirnoff, official vodka of the NFL, world's #1 vodka. Chris Cody, you're with me here.
Smirnoff!
Wow, you're on the money with Smirnoff.
Smirnoff!
I'm going to ask you, Chris, what's your favorite game day food?
Smirnoff!
That's your favorite game day drink. What's your favorite game day food?
Smirnoff!
All right, here's the deal. Game day is everything. The noise, the rituals, the passion, the dip, the wings, the dip again.
Smirnoff!
Smirnoff belongs in that mix because if you're tailgating or hosting or just sitting there checking your fantasy lineup every 30 seconds, you need Smirnoff. Otherwise, it's not a real game day. They've been doing it since 1864, which is, I don't even want to do the math. It's a long time. It's like when Greg Cody was born. They're award-winning. They make cocktails super easy, and they're all about bringing fans together. So yeah, we do game days. That's their thing. And if you're over 21, you should too. Why, Chris?
Smirnoff!
Grab a bottle of
Smirnoff!
at your local retailer and head to Smirnoff.com to find recipes of delicious cocktails perfect for game day.
Smirnoff!
Please drink responsibly.
Smirnoff!
Number 21 vodka, distilled from grain, 40% alcohol by volume, the
Smirnoff!
Company. New York, New York. Please do not share with anyone under legal drinking age.
Smirnoff!
This is the Dan Le Batard Show with the Stugotz podcast.
What a day in Kingsport. Wow, thank you. Someone's calling us already on the Zoom.
Skype?
Was that a Skype call?
I like that as a rejoin.
That was
Dun, 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 dun.
quite unsettling.
Yes.
Anyways, the universe already ended.
What year is it?
The universe already ended. We're just living in its echo. Hey, great day in the NFL yesterday. Those games, Bears, Bengals, Chiefs, Bills. Zaz, you saw those games?
Of course, I see everything.
Oh, my.
Sports. I wish I was there in those stadiums. And sometimes, certainly with Chiefs and Bills, there's only one way to get in that stadium.
How?
By taking the guesswork out of buying NFL tickets with the Game Time app. That's right. You download the Game Time app, you create an account, and you use code Dan for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Swipe, tap, ticket, go.
Awesome. That's a tremendous read by Mike Ryan.
Look, I navigated adversity there.
You did.
With no penalties. Why did I say one time?
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
He's like, he goes, one place to go. I go, one time.
Are you Wyclef?
I meant
Cody.
2 times.
I meant one place. I was trying to, buoy Mike.
One time.
Yeah, boy.
You're No, I'm Wyclef. I'm gone till November.
Zaz.
Yeah.
Your kid, it cost him a lot of money, didn't
Oh, man. So yesterday, I got home from Jacksonville yesterday, late morning yesterday. I was at the world's largest outdoor cocktail party.
They don't call it that anymore.
Yeah, they changed
Yeah,
it.
but you
They
know
changed
what?
it.
You know what? Make my own rules, Mike.
That's nice. That's an unfortunate call that Florida got there. That was a catch.
Right. Well, which was clearer? The foot on the plate in the World Series or the no catch?
That was a clear catch.
Foot on the
It
plate
seemed
was
like a
not clear.
catch, right?
They got robbed.
It was also a
seem like a
clear
catch.
out at home plate.
Yes,
Not
it
clear.
was. No, we have video. We have video
The video
of
isn't-
the planting foot. Of the planting foot of Will Smith behind the plate. Where
You
you
guys
can see
don't-
That's so-
very obviously
I mean, it's so
he digs
out.
right into the plate.
3 dimensions.
I also cannot believe we are in the 3rd hour of this show, and the only World Series Game 7 that we have discussed is whether or not this play was safe or out, when there were some of the most amazing moments I've ever seen in a baseball game.
Jeremy, we can circle back to it. You interrupted Zazzo, and I don't like that.
Thank you, Mike.
Be respectful.
About time somebody said that. So I got back from Jacksonville late yesterday morning. Couple hours out. I'm sitting on the couch in the Zaslow Mansion family room. I'm enjoying a little football. I like that the Dolphins aren't playing, so it's a nice day. And my son sends me a text message. And I haven't heard from him all weekend. He's almost 17. He sends me a text message. All it says is, "You're a terrorist." That's all it says. He's calling me a terrorist.
Extreme.
All right? And I'm thinking about it for a second.
What terror have you reigned?
And then I realize what I did. I just right back, I go, oh no.
What'd you do?
So my son was in a survivor pool. All right. A lot of money here. All right. It was one of those survivor pools. A lot of people. There was about 170 some odd people in it, and it was $100 per person.
Ooh.
You do the math. Grand prize, $17,000.
Holy hell.
All right. Yeah, $17,000. And going into this week, the 170-person pool was whittled down to 20-something.
Oh, no.
And he's one of the 20-something.
Oh, no.
And so earlier in the week, he's planning. He's planning. All right, if I do this here, I do this next week, I do this next week.
No.
And I'm like, don't plan. You just got to survive week to week, all right? Just take the best team possible. Do it next week, the next week, all right? So my son says, he goes, I want to take the Ravens over the Dolphins. And I'm like, no, don't. It's the road team. They give up a terrible defense.
What do you know?
Well, that's really what it boils down to is I don't know anything about sports.
Of course
and
not.
so I'm steering him off the Ravens on Thursday night. It's weird. Weird things happen Thursday night football, And he's like, all right, well, who would you go with? And you say it, Chris. Who did I tell him to go with?
Had to be the Packers.
Had to be the Packers.
no.
So I steered him in the direction of the Packers, and that's I put 2 and 2 together, and that's why he texted me, "You're a terrorist."
That field goal must have been like a stab in the heart.
$17,000.
Oh, my God.
I felt bad.
You know what? What's more egregious? To tell him to pick the team that ended up losing, or to talk him off of picking the team that ended up winning?
Right, I did both.
Have you been helping him every week? Or is this the first time you came in?
No, it's like the
First?
first time. No, because every week, I'm like, hey, did you survive your pool? You survived. And every week he comes to me really proud. He's like, I know what I'm doing this coming week. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm like, all right, sounds great, man. Good luck. And then this week, finally, because it involved the Dolphins, and I feel like I know something, because I don't know. I don't even follow sports. And so I was like, nah, don't do it. Don't. It was like the first week I gave him advice. And
Osama bin Zaslin over here.
I had spoken to him all weekend. Just, you're a terrorist.
Yes, you are. You are the highest order.
I felt bad.
You should be on a watch list.
It's a lot of money.
I want to see what he planned, and if what he planned goes accordingly and he wins out,
Oh, my
you owe him
God.
$17,000.
You do. You do.
That'll be interesting, right?
Because he picked the Ravens this week. That's what he wanted to pick. You talked him off.
Yep.
He wanted to pick the Ravens this week.
wanted to save the Packers.
Text your son and tell him, hey,
Yep.
who would have been the next couple of weeks?
Show
and
me the
let's-
plan.
All right, I will.
Get the plan,
will.
and let's put it up there, and let's see what happens. Because if he does and he wins out, you owe him $70,000.
In cash.
It's a lot of money for a 17-year-old.
It is. I would not feel comfortable with my kid having $17,000 just out of the blue.
Well, he's not going to walk around with it in his pocket. I mean, what do you think is going to happen?
What do you think is going to happen?
He's going to put it in his bank
You
account.
think he's going to put it in a bank account? Have you not been 17
What's he going to do? He's
before?
going to have it under the mattress?
17 years old, I would have been doing so much ignorant shit with that.
Want to make it clear, $17,000, a lot for any of us. Would be really nice to have
I know,
$17,000.
but we're adults. 17 years old, you give me $17,000.
That's like $1 million.
You
Just
exactly.
have a bar mitzvah.
Yeah, he must have thought it's like an incredible amount of money that his father just...
I'd be like James Franklin planning like a wild trip. You see him, Tony? See the vacation? The
I
post-firing
did.
vacation?
Not
Me
as
and Tony.
good, not as good as what I'd like, though.
We,
What do you do?
we love
Whoa.
talking about the rich coaches with their we just got fired.
Oh, it's the dream. Get
where are we
fired
gonna
from a
go?
Power
Everyone
4?
thinks their life stinks. Oh, I have no time. I have no job now. I have all this money and we saw it was at Greece. He was on some lake in Greece.
Brian Kelly has $54 million.
Think about the trip you're planning.
And I was like, well, you know what his Fridays used to be like? Hold on, let me watch some more film. Hello, are you up? Oh, no, we have to do this.
Nothing to do.
Now, Friday?
You just said,
Exactly right.
Journalistic credibility and get reckless. Here is something we like to call reckless speculation.
You're good. It works. I mean, go.
Brian Kelly's having the time of his life. If I'm Brian Kelly, I've got all types of performers over like I'm Paul Pierce, just living my life on a live stream, asking them what website you came from.
Paul Pierce has been celebrating that one championship since.
Man, if you're Paul Pierce, you've got to say to yourself that I didn't want to talk about Paul Pierce right now. I got distracted because I had to hit the button. If you're Brian Kelly, though,
Paul Pierce right now. Paul Pierce is like, what?
if you're Paul Pierce, you're like, why isn't he talking about me? But if you're Brian Kelly,
Two guys that suck.
you got rattled just like Mike earlier.
I did get rattled because I
One time.
Now do it with a Skype call. And your world being over.
I love that ringtone, man. No, I mean, being a fired coach with a buyout.
the dream.
But that's how you know they're sickos. I'm like, why would you ever go back? You give me $54 million right now.
James Franklin in his first interview the next week after his fire says, I can't wait to get right back in the mix.
I will walk. I swear to God, you give me $54 million right now, I will quit on the spot. just walk out. Walk. I'll walk to the airport. You see what I mean? You get $54 million. You can't take an Uber, though. You got to walk to the airport.
Like midnight run?
Yep. Barefoot. I'll do it.
You know the way, though. I mean, you get there pretty fast.
Yeah.
I'd be so tired.
It's traffic. I'm fast in the traffic. I'll be tired. You know what else I'll be? $54 million richer. Come on, man. Why do y'all feel bad for these people? For any of them? Yeah, I know Dan sits here tries to humanize people. Today we're doing something different. The substitute teacher's out of control.
We're dehumanizing
We're going to dehumanize these people. They're rich as man. What are we doing? What are we doing?
You're complaining, you're sad you got fired.
It's not fair. I went to the national championship game last year. Well, yeah, guess where you went now? I'd rather be in Greece than the national championship game. How about that?
Mykonos is great this time of year.
My God.
I know you've been to Mykonos, Mike.
He went to the game before the game.
Whatever.
It's the Orange Bowl.
Give a shit where he went. Give a shit where he's at now. An interview the next week?
Yeah.
Are you out of your mind?
Yeah.
Now I see why he didn't want to come to our show the next week.
Of
James
course.
Franklin.
Because he's still trying to be serious. Oh, I have a job to do. Oh, yeah, I don't have it yet, but I'll do it. So what happened in the World Series?
There we go. Circling back, the Dodgers threw $300 million out there in the final innings of Game 7 of the World Series, and everyone's supposed to say, hey, this sport's okay.
Hold on. Yoshinobu Yamamoto doing what he did, going from a Game 6 start the night before, where he gives up 1 run in 6 innings and they win the game, to come back out the next night and dominate a Blue Jays lineup that had been great. I'll pull up the stats in just a second. The difference between when they were facing every other pitcher on the Dodgers and facing Yoshinobu Yamamoto is extraordinary. I believe he gave up 2 runs in 17 2/3 innings, and otherwise they scored 31 runs in the series or something like that. I'll gather the numbers now.
I have a theory, by the way. The whole pitchers can't pitch back-to-back days thing, it's all bullshit.
Well, they'll get hurt in the long run.
These guys have successfully negotiated. They talk about load management in our sport. These guys, whole position, all you do is load manage. Oh, I pitched 2 days ago. I couldn't possibly.
I'll see you in 5 days. I'll see you in a week.
It's like, honey, can you open this jar? No, I have to pitch in 3 days.
Well, no,
I can't use this at all for anything.
They could pitch 2 days later. The starters can't start 2 days. Like, you can't expect them to go 6 innings 2 days later. You could pitch 2 days later.
You play the sport, man.
You're going to get hurt if you do that.
Oh,
with
so,
the way these guys
So
are
now
throwing.
we care when they get hurt, huh? Kawhi Leonard,
yeah, they
Kawhi
invest
Leonard
a lot
is
of money.
very intrigued now. Kawhi Leonard, now it matters. Oh,
I never had an issue with load
He might get
management.
hurt. He might get hurt. Like
17 2/3 innings for the Blue Jays offense against Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Just say Yamamoto.
2 runs. Blue Jays offense versus every other Dodgers pitcher. 56 1/3 innings, 32 runs. That's the difference. That's why he's the MVP. Because not only did he have that type of dominance, he gets 3 road wins. 3 road wins. He gets the Game 2 win, he gets the Game 6 win, he gets the Game 7 win. That is one of the best World Series performances we've ever seen. And from a pitcher, maybe Madison Bumgarner is like the only other example that we can look at this century. You know, you have Randy Johnson.
Yeah.
There's other great ones. But
like I was
Josh Beckett.
man.
You're preaching to someone who saw Randy Johnson pitch 800 times in a 5-game series.
I thought you were going to say hit a bird.
And that too. You know what the most incredible thing? I bring this up every time when we talk about this bird. It didn't like get hit and then fall down. It disintegrated.
Yeah.
Like a cartoon.
Ceased to exist.
Exploded.
It just feathers. Like Daffy Duck getting shot. Like I've never seen anything like it since. It's incredible.
I'll tell you, though, but that World Series Saturday night, man,
So good.
if I'm a Blue Jays fan,
Oof.
I really question why I care about sports. I'm being serious about that.
Yeah.
Because if I'm a Blue Jays fan, I'm obviously like I'm catatonic. It's the worst moment of my life, and I don't even know how I'm going to recover. That's as brutal as it gets if you're a sports fan, and I really do. It makes me. Everyone's like, "Oh, Game 7, it's the greatest thing in sports." It makes me question why we care about sports when that ends up being the end result. Because all of those people there in that stadium, and all over the country for that matter. It was like the worst moment of their life when that game ended. I don't know how you come back. I really felt bad. I don't know how you come back from that as a fan.
And not again, I'll watch the Maple Leafs.
Oh, that low blow.
You have the play at the plate inches away from winning the World
It's the
Series.
worst shit.
Vlad Jr. just misses having a walk-off.
They were 2 outs away from the World Series, and now it's just like, all right, it never even happened.
Why are you poo-pooing? Like, he just missed it.
This World Series is going to have a pretty big impact beyond just what we saw there. And I know that they had superstars in this game that will help grow the game, but Tim Kirkshin, I saw his post-game comments about how the Blue Jays might have changed the sport forever. I mean, go figure. Guys at the bottom of the lineup just trying to put the bat on the ball. Like, they're a little bit of a throwback team, and they have some of these new school elements where you have guys just taking porn hacks at the top there. But the roster construction around Toronto does give people a chance, even though you ran into like a $2 billion roster.
Well, but also the old school method, bunting the guy over in the 11th and giving away the out. Like, that's, I think,
I'm sorry,
fly.
what kind of hacks did you say?
Porn hacks.
That's what I thought I heard.
I felt so good for those people. What was it, early in the game when you get the 3-run home? Like, oh my God, they're so happy. They're so excited. This is so cool. And for it to end the way it did, that's
former
the worst,
Marlin,
man.
By the way,
Miguel Rojas. Folks, listen up. Guy Fieri's got culinary chaos on his Christmas list. Don't miss the brand new series, Tournament of Champions All-Star Christmas on Food Network. For the first time ever, superstar chef duos will go head-to-head in high-pressure, high-flavor matchups, all for charity. Get ready as game day intensity meets holiday heat in the biggest culinary competition of the season. It's TOC like you've never seen before. Don't miss Tournament of Champions All-Star Christmas. Series premieres November 5th at 8 only on Food Network. Stream it the next day on HBO Max.
Mike Ryan here. Want to talk to you about the official ticketing partner of the Dan Le Batard Show, Game Time. That's right. The Game Time app gives the advantage back to fans. It's a hack for unlocking amazing tickets and experiences in just a few taps. It's incredibly easy to use. I use it often, and the Game Time guarantee means that you can trust you'll get 100% authentic tickets on time and at the best price. Plus, fees are always included, so what you see is what you pay. They're not tricking you, folks. Zone deals, favorites, panoramic seat views, the low price guarantee, their unparalleled ticket coverage, which means your purchase is covered with the most flexible customer service policy in the ticketing industry. I can go on and on. Take the guesswork out of buying NFL tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code DAN for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code DAN for $20 off. Swipe, tap, ticket, go. Download the Game Time app today.
What does Zyn give you? Not just smoke-free nicotine satisfaction, but real freedom. Freedom to do what you love and choose your rewards. With Zyn Rewards, you can redeem points for premium tech, outdoor gear, and gift cards to your favorite retailers. Find your Zyn and keep finding rewards that fit your lifestyle at zyn.com/rewards. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
Dan Le Batard.
Always good to see everybody, despite the fact that everyone appears to hate me.
Stugotz.
Yeah,
I love you, Woody.
But that's on you.
I'm indifferent.
I don't know you that well.
They said that you both suck ass and were bitten in the ass. So those are both things that you were accused of during this.
You're rough day for my ass.
situation.
This is the Dan Le Batard Show with the Stugotz.
Not even the most brutal championship lost over the weekend.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, my gosh.
He's got his
I
gear
know
head
you
on.
guys weren't watching the Cup Series finale from Phoenix, but Denny Hamlin, storylines galore, racer for Joe Gibbs Racing, owner of 2311, Michael Jordan's team that is presently suing NASCAR. His dad, terminally ill, never has won a championship, Denny Hamlin, and it was all right there for him. He's basically the Buffalo Bills of this sport. He has won damn near 60 times, won at Daytona multiple times, but he has never won a Cup Series championship.
I'm never going to understand. He races for one team but owns another?
It's crazy. Anywho. Guy's dominating the race at Phoenix. Dominant. Leading lap after lap after lap. There are only three other drivers that are eligible to win this championship in this race. You have Kyle Larson, you have William Byron, and you have Chase Briscoe. Briscoe has a bad car, battles, but doesn't figure into the finish. You have William Byron, and you have Kyle Larson, teammates at Hendrick Motorsports. Denny Hamlin dominating. He's 4 laps away. He is leading the pack by multiple seconds.
What happened?
William Byron blows a tire, and it brings about a caution. Denny Hamlin has to change all 4 tires. So it goes in the pit. Kyle Larson takes the gamble, was basically on 2 bad left tires the entire final stage of that race, just kept changing the 2 tires on the right side. You go to a restart, Kyle Larson holds position, Denny Hamlin devastated. Just in his car, he found a way to look crestfallen with a helmet on. That's hard to do. And you had it was really gripping television.
Did he do something wrong? Could he have done something different?
Nothing wrong, man. It's just how random that sport could be. Kyle Larson, he wasn't leading any laps. He was a lap down at one point. It was an incredible comeback for Kyle Larson, but Denny Hamlin, you feel bad. I'm a big Kyle Larson fan. I'm rocking the 5 hat right now. I was rooting for Denny. I was rooting for Denny Hamlin because of all the reasons that I laid out. I wanted to see the France family hand him that Cup Series championship. I wanted him to finally get that monkey off his back and win a Cup Series championship. Instead, what you had was absolute joy on one side of the split screen, and damn near the saddest an individual has ever looked in their entire life competing in motorsports.
As you know what they say?
I do.
Thems be the brakes. Get it? Like in a car. Brakes, BRKE. It's a NASCAR joke. Oh, what do you guys know about funny?
You've been out to that race in Phoenix before, right?
I have, yeah. It's fun, man. Going in person is fun.
I mean, there's a time in that track, there's one section where it dog legs where you can get like 7 wide. And you had one of those restarts there, and it allows for something random. But if William Byron never gets that flat tire, Denny Hamlin finally gets to win that championship, and you have one of the cooler celebrations and cooler moments in sports this year. Instead, your heart breaks for the guy.
As you asked the question, this is why. That heartbreak sets the tone and gives it a texture and a patina that is you only get it in sports. You can't get it from fiction. It's the only way you could do it from live, uninterrupted drama. Think about it like this. Think about how San Antonio felt when Ray Allen hit that shot. Mm-hmm. That sadness is, I would say, equivalent to what the Blue Jays felt, what Denny Hamlin
they had
felt.
another game. Spurs in that
Yeah,
spot.
What you were saying about Blue Jays fans, like Denny Hamlin, it was pulsating off of him. Like, why am I doing this shit?
Well, but at least it's his job, all right? If you're a fan, then it's really, why do I care about this? Why am I letting this ruin my life right now? That's how I felt for the Blue Jays fans. You know how awful those people feel, man, when they're leaving the stadium on Saturday night?
I think Mike knows how awful.
Terrible for them.
Mike's pretty familiar how awful it is.
Yeah, no, my life is over.
Well, there's also not a world.
32 years,
There's
man.
not a world where any of them are watching Miguel Rojas, right? Because Ohtani's up next. So you're all thinking like, God, with 2 outs, it's going to be Ohtani. What are we going to do? They're going to get Rojas here. And then Miguel Rojas joins Bill Mazeroski as the second player ever with a game-tying or go-ahead homer in the 9th inning or later of a winner-take-all game in the World Series. Like, it was so improbable that he would play the type of role he did. He didn't play for the first 5 games. And then he comes into game 6 and has that scoop at second on the double play that almost went underappreciated because of how great it was that the play was made in left field with the jump that was made. But for him to have that scoop and then hit the homer and then be the guy at second base with the infield in to make the throw home that gets the runner at home
after
plate.
Tripping too, because he had tripped and fallen back and then gained his composure and threw it back.
It was so cool to see a guy who, started his career with the Dodgers, has just basically been a role player his whole career, was elevated to a leadership position in Miami. We all know that kind of ended in an ugly way if you listen to the show with how it went down with Jazz. But for him to now end up back in L.A. and to contribute in that way after not being a piece of that team throughout most of the postseason, it was so improbable. And it kind of feels like baseball is the only sport where that specific thing happens.
Is there anybody who woke up today, who last night, or Saturday night, was like, oh my God, I've been saved, more than Kike Hernandez? Because that MFer almost blew the whole thing.
You don't think he catches it?
Absolutely not.
Really?
Sometimes those guys pull that out.
Absolutely not.
Incredibly hard catch. Willie Mays over the shoulder.
Absolutely.
They usually, if they can get a glove on it, they catch it.
He was
turned around.
so
I'm with you.
lost in the sauce, man.
I love the center field is just like, I'm running over you right now.
You could see the look on his eyes like, oh shit, I don't know what I'm doing. and then collision course. Oh my god!
To the point that Mike was making, they threw $300 million in the last couple innings. The guys that really stepped up for the Dodgers were the guys that weren't paid all this money, right? Miguel Rojas is not paid a ton of money.
Catcher.
Hit the home run. Will Smith, who's probably the MVP if it wasn't Yamamoto, with how good he played, caught basically 8 games worth in 7 games. And then on top of that, Baez, who couldn't get the bat on the ball to save his effing life, makes one of the most incredible plays, flying over from like 100 yards away in center field to make a grab, basically mossing his own player to get that catch. Like, that was huge.
No doubt, but also $300 million.
No, but also, Mike, $300 million, but it took extra innings in Game 7 for them to beat.
And coming back in Game 6.
To me, I'm always a believer. Number one, super teams are good for sports because it gives you.
The Dodgers are definitely really good for baseball.
They're good for baseball.
Really good.
They make you tune in. And by the way, you're not just tuning in because you're rooting for them to lose. You're tuning in because pretty damn interesting, like seeing the dude that pitches 10 innings and knocks out 3 home runs.
Yeah, but you got to keep in mind that Game 7 probably does not happen without that ground rule double in Game 6.
I hate that rule, the ground rule double. You're telling me
that's their rule.
But that outfielder, he can't grab the ball out.
No, you can't.
Hands up, buddy.
Oh, please.
They teach you that in Little League. You didn't play Little League over there?
Grab the ball.
You can try to, but if it's stuck.
Try to. He can't get out. Are you kidding me?
But what should happen if he tries to grab it? If he tries to grab it and can't?
Then you
run scores.
Then you put your arms up.
No,
he didn't
that's
even
not how
try.
it works.
I clearly know that's not how it works, but try and get the ball out. Why can't you get the ball? Get the ball.
You're taught. Throw those hands up as soon as you see that ball stuck, because you can end up in that.
It's an advantage for the fielder
situation.
in that spot. Then try and get the ball out.
Isn't it more of an advantage for the runner, because if you're out there,
the runs would have scored.
But I'm just saying you're fumbling in the thing.
One of the runs would have scored.
I don't know, man. Look, but my point is this: number one,
I can't get it. I get so edged. I can't get it. Okay.
It's just wild. The manager of the Blue Jays says, "I've been here for years, never seen that happen," and then it happens in one of the biggest moments.
Yeah. Shit happens.
I really think I don't think I'm using hyperbole when I say
Dems beat the brakes.
It feels like it was the greatest World Series ever because look,
we were talking. I can't think
game
of a better
one. Nobody expects the Blue Jays to win, and they win at 5-1. It's like, oh my God, Blue Jays, maybe they could do this, And then you get to Game 3, and it's an 18-inning game, and the Dodgers are up 2-1, and they got the next 2 games at home. But oh no, the Blue Jays win both of those games, and then you get the finish to Game 6, so the Dodgers force a Game 7, and just an all-time classic Game 7. It feels like the greatest World Series ever.
2001 was pretty good. The Yankees lost, but it was a fun series. And again, that last game and seeing those assholes come up on the mound, and then seeing Mariano Rivera, and that's supposed to be that's it. Mariano Rivera, you hear Enter the Sandman.
Well, Byung-Hyun Kim, for that matter, too, was like the best closer in baseball that year, and he blew 2 games in that series.
Well, there were outside influences that kind of heightened the game.
Well,
the Yankees became America's team.
Oh, it's 9/11 now.
Cubs Cleveland was pretty huge. You had both teams going a very long time without winning a championship. There's a rain delay. Goes to extras.
Was the whole series? Was it the major drama of that whole series?
Brother, you're asking me questions that I can't answer.
It's a 7-game series where you have the Cubs, right, as this team that hasn't won in 108 years. So there's drama inherently with every single pitch. But that was the difference in this series to me, was everyone who we spoke to, like Tony, you're watching this with bated breath.
Buddy, I'm locked in.
Because every single pitch felt like it was such an important, well, yeah, of course.
Whoa.
But there was such an important moment with every single pitch outside of once it became 11-4 in the first game. It felt like the series could swing at any given moment, and to watch the Dodgers go into Toronto and do what they did with Yamamoto being this huge piece, to think that Shohei Ohtani started multiple games, has, I believe, 3 hits in the final game of the series in Game 7, starting on the mound in that game, has a game where he reaches base 9 times, the first player in any game to do it, has 3 home runs in the series, and he wasn't even the best Japanese player on the Dodgers. That's how great Yamamoto was.
It was wild after the game to see A-Rod at the desk when they get Ohtani there for an interview, asking him for an autograph, and it's seeming like it's A-Rod here, and he's just like, this is a moment here. Like, can you sign? I think it was like his card from his on set. It was just some card, but it was really cool seeing him.
You know what? If I could just add real quick, that cheater sucks on that.
Still sucks.
Let me say that about that little A-Rod story. You know what that was, right?
Look at me,
But just for A-Rod, like, dog, you can do this at any time. You're A-Rod. You can do this at any time. I'm going to do it in the middle of the broadcast.
Was that the end of the interview when they're saying bye? And it was just more like, I want to document this.
So they're going by, you mean like the part where they throw to a commercial or someone somewhere else, but then he could just wait like, oh, Shohei, before you go, can you sign this?
True.
No, I'm going to do it while it's on camera.
You don't want to miss it.
You know why? Because he's trying to have A-Rod. It's like passing the torch or whatever. Get out of here.
It seemed genuine to me.
None of this shit is. Wait, A-Rod?
I know, and I get it. A-Rod is the least genuine, but just that moment, it seemed like he was just like, this is really cool.
What did Jeter have? Just a sourpuss face on the sideline?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
So, it's not that good.
Yeah.
Hey, watch yourself, man. That's
Derek Jeter.
That's the captain, man.
Hey, we did 3 in a row. You did 2. We did 3.
Pretty much. I mean, look, like you.
Not even that good. You guys
want to
stack
it up. You want to stack it up.
The asterisks in the 2020 years too.
I was a shortstop, but that means I'm good at everything.
Pretty much.
Half of a championship.
And also, he had the thing when he fell into the thing and he cut his face. Remember that?
Derek Jeter.
I didn't even have to do that. I could have just caught the ball and not fell over.
No, man.
Project Wolverine.
You ever try to name all your financial accounts and what they're actually worth, like your 401k, your investments, your house? Yeah, I couldn't either. Most of us can't. And when you don't know, you're basically leaving money on the table. Feel organized and confident in your finances with Monarch, an all-in-one personal finance tool that brings your entire financial life together in one clean interface on your laptop or your phone. And right now, just for our listeners, Monarch is offering 50% off your first year with code Dan at monarch.com. I started using Monarch and I found an old 401k from an old job that I totally forgot about, and it was worth way more than I thought. I also realized I wasn't saving as much as I imagined. Monarch shows you everything, your spending, your investments, even how much cash is just sitting there doing nothing. No spreadsheets, no chaos, just a clear view of your money. You can share with your partner too, which means fewer fights about who spent what at Target and how much the baby actually needs. Don't let financial opportunities slip through the cracks. Use code Dan at monarchmoney.com in your browser for half off your first year. That's 50% off your first year at monarchmoney.com with code Dan.
Oh, the football season. Cruel beast. Sometimes it gives, sometimes it rips away, sometimes you got good times, sometimes you got bad times. But one thing that'll always lift your spirit is making it Miller time. Because game day just hits different with Miller Lite in your hand. 50 years of great taste, simple ingredients, and that iconic golden color that you can spot from across the room. It's a real eye catcher, folks. And here's the kicker. Just 96 calories. 3.2 carbs per 12 ounces. The original light beer since 1975 and still hitting different 5 decades later. So, whatever your game day looks like, remember Miller time is always a good time. Miller Lite. Great taste. 96 calories. Go to MillerLite.com/Dan to find delivery options near you, or you can pick up some Miller Lite pretty much anywhere they sell beer. It's Miller time. Celebrate responsibly. Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 96 calories and 3.2 carbs per 12 ounces.
Folks, fuel your game day with the unbeatable crunch of Hampton Farms, the official peanut of bowl season. Perfect for sharing with friends, tailgating outside the stadium, or cheering from the couch. Grab a bag from the produce aisle of your local grocery store and savor the game one peanut at a time. Let's get nutty.
Dan Le Batard.
My algorithm on Instagram is, Dan, it's all boobs.
Stugotz.
It's a good algorithm.
This is the Dan Le Batard Show with the Stugotz.
Enough baseball. Are you happy,
Enough
Jeremy?
baseball?
Are you happy?
There's never enough baseball. Not with that series.
That was enough baseball. This baseball talk is over.
Oh, man.
Tony, what happened on the train?
Really, for real? The end of the season?
Listen, I know that a former cast member would do a segment called The Pickle. And I'm going to revive that
Hi, movie theater sells pickles.
Oh, yeah?
Really? How much?
$2.99.
That's a hell of a deal.
So, I'm going to bring back The Pickle. Here it is. Let's go. All right. I've got a bit of a pickle. You know, I'm a public transportation man of the people.
Yeah.
And sometimes the train giveth, and sometimes the train taketh away, gentlemen. I was in a bit of a rock and a hard place situation where I was on the train.
Okay.
Packed. Okay, on the way home. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, the guy in front of me smells terrible.
Oh, he stank.
He stinks.
Yeah.
He stinks bad.
Like BO or fart?
Like all of it. Just not good.
Yeah.
Just not good, right? The problem is, lady behind me, so I'm standing up because the train is packed. Guy next to me,
She thought it was you.
Lady behind me too much perfume. So I'm in a rock and a hard place, and the pickle is, do I lean over to the guy that smells like shit? Or do I lean into the lady that's got a little bit too much perfume and it's actually like tearing my eyes, but she's got like tear gas on?
Give me the tear gas.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was stuck, so I was trying to like hold my breath, but imagine it's a 17-minute train ride from Government Center down to Dayland.
There's
I can't
nothing
hold my
worse
breath
than
for 17
having to
minutes.
smell the BO. There's nothing worse.
Yeah, no, but it was packed. Mike said switch carts.
Switch carts.
Here's the thing. The moment I get out of that cart, they're going to close the doors. They're going to zoom off. I can't have that.
Number
I need
one.
to stick it.
Number two, the other problem, you're on a seat. Switch cars. May not have a seat. Might have to stand for that 17 minutes. You got a seat.
You can go in between the carts, too.
No, I don't like doing the in between the carts.
You can't risk
You
the
feel like
seat.
it's a Final Destination scenario?
Yeah, again, Metro Subway over in New York, different store. You can kind of get in and out.
All the time.
This is the Metro Rail in Miami, baby. I don't know if people can go through
You ever
that.
watch Under Siege 2, Dark Territory?
I haven't.
You can do it with these.
Do you guys, is this a thing when we were kids in high school, like riding in between the cars was the coolest thing? Like you're not just passing between cars.
Yeah.
You used to hang out there. Like the reason why they have all those
you
signs.
were dangerous, man.
Yeah, but like the reason they have all those signs in New York City subways, like you're not allowed to do that, is because of us. Like our generation in
So
high school,
cool.
we were just there hanging out.
Cool
And
kids.
you know what? Here's the best part, Mike. Having conversations, but all the conversations have to be like this because
Like, what?
it's so goddamn loud. You're outside of a train in a tunnel.
You guys are so cool.
Yeah, man.
So you guys are taking the too perfumed old lady over the BO'd guy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Guys in here?
Fairly obvious, no?
No one's taking BO, Tony.
Under Siege 2, Dark Territory, but
Juju, put it on the poll.
How about Under Siege 1 when Erica Eleniak came out of that birthday cake?
Juju, don't put
We
that.
talk about
incredible.
enough.
That is a where were you type of moment.
We don't talk about that enough.
No.
Juju, put it on the poll.
I found myself.
Would you rather lean into the guy with the BO or lean into the woman with the too much perfume on?
Way too much perfume.
Way too much perfume on.
It was tough, though. I decided to stay in my center.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't go one way or the other. I stayed in the center and just tried to... Every time the door would open, I'd go...
Kind of imagine Seagal and Under Siege 2 is like, imagine my luck.
Again. Or it's like, it's happening again.
Like John McClane.
Well, like, yeah. Or Sandra Bullock in Speed 2 Cruise Control. It's just like, how often...
Trying to go on a cruise.
I mean, I'm taking unconventional methods of transportation here. How does this keep happening?
I think it's more about Liam Neeson and Taken. I mean, at some point we got to realize, buddy, you're a bad father. How about you protect your family? Why are they always getting taken?
He did bring his daughter to the bear. Taken 3, right? The panda bear knocks on the door and she opens it. It's just a panda bear, and then he because he's a hell of a dad. He got a kid at
Well, ultimately, the wife got killed.
At least with John Connor.
not his
it makes
wife
sense.
anymore. Ex-wife.
With John Connor, it makes sense because, like, we know time travel is real.
Yeah.
So you might as well take as many lottery tickets as you can to try to kill the kid.
Mike, I showed my kids Edge of Tomorrow.
Oh, how about that movie?
Live, Die, Repeat.
No, it's always Edge of Tomorrow. Show them Edge of Tomorrow.
How about Live, Die, Repeat?
And then we went back to back.
But how about Live, Die, Repeat?
I will never acknowledge that name.
Live, Die, Repeat. Such a better name.
Live, Die,
Edge
Repeat.
of Tomorrow?
Yes.
The Edge of Tomorrow.
But what does that even mean, Edge of Tomorrow?
I don't know what Edge of Tomorrow
Like around
means.
midnight?
It's like, exactly. It's like tomorrow's about to happen,
No.
but it never happens.
But
you
I
know
like
why?
Live, Die, Repeat.
Because you're edging.
Because you're edging.
Exactly.
Well, call it edging.
Edging tomorrow.
Edging tomorrow.
Okay.
One time.
Them's be the breaks. But we went back to back. You know what we did after Edge of Tomorrow?
Speaking of going back to back, those Dodgers, huh?
No. Groundhog Day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Groundhog Day. And it hurt me. Kids like Groundhog Day better.
Really?
Yeah,
Well,
I
it's
was
just
like-
easier to understand.
Edge of Tomorrow's easy to understand.
Not if you're a kid.
No. They're
Kids
old
are
enough.
stupid.
They
It's the edge of tomorrow.
Yeah.
What do you not get about
It
that?
gets a reset. Every time you think it's tomorrow, nope. You wake up.
It's today.
It's Groundhog's Day.
Well, that too.
But then when you go to sleep and then you wake up and it's the same
Yeah.
thing, right? That's the difference.
This one, he's dying.
You know what I'm fascinated by? Franchises that make a boatload of money overseas that don't make any sense to have sequels here in the States.
Like the Dodgers.
Now you see me.
Dude.
Now they got number 3.
Yeah, why are we
Now
doing
you see
this?
me. Now you don't.
Why are we doing this?
Because it's a big franchise overseas. Europeans love magic.
Can I mention?
The Chinese love magic.
Can I mention this Jesse Eisenberg? He's willing to do all these Now You See Me movies. He won't return for the Facebook movie?
So while It's a little wild. I guess he knows that no one in the States is watching it. It's like the A-list actors that went over to Asia to film a commercial because they never thought that the internet would be a thing.
You know when his career started to go downhill, right? Was when he did Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice. That little end credit scene, ding, 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 ding. I was like,
The red coats are coming.
He went from like, the hot Hollywood actor, quirky, but does dramas and all that, to you're just a joke.
Man, he kind of had the career comeback, though.
With what?
With
Now
the
You See
award
Me?
season. Kieran Culkin won Best Supporting
That's a good
Actor
movie.
on that movie about the young Jewish men going back to tour like all the sites of the Holocaust.
Yeah. That's
Like
a good movie.
that was a little career comeback for him.
Speaking of young Jewish men, I did compile a list because Nobody Wants This on Netflix just came back, which is a movie about a rabbi.
It's a show, Jeremy.
Oh yeah, TV show
I
about
thought
a
this was
rabbi.
the list. Nobody wants it.
No, but that's what I.
Yeah,
I
no, nobody
swear,
wants anything
dude.
that I do.
I thought you were like, I have this list.
Well,
I know
nobody wants this
it.
either. No, because when you hear it, you're not going to think anything of it either. But the whole premise is that Adam Brody has this young woman in Kristen Bell fall in love with him and realize that she really loves Jewish guys. And so I compiled a
Hell
list
yeah,
here
what's not to
because
love?
that's kind of the premise of the show.
Yep.
Top 5 Jewish actors that millennial non-Jewish women have developed crushes on that made them go, maybe I have a thing for Jewish guys. Or you could look at this as the top 5 Jewish actors that Jewish men hope to be compared to on a first date.
There you go.
So, for millennials, and this is particularly for young millennials, Gordo from Lizzie McGuire. Any of you? No? All right, we'll move on.
No.
Speaking of social network, Andrew Garfield. He's OLI.
He's MOT?
Simply because you're surprised that he's MOT.
I didn't know he was MOT.
Yeah.
He's in the tribe.
Paul Rudd, OLI. He's just too handsome. He's just too handsome, and no one really
This is-
associates him with being a Jewish guy.
This is my Paul Rudd
Here's
impression.
one for all ages. Jeff Goldblum.
I would have to agree.
He's had multiple generations of non-Jewish women go,
How about
Number
Jeff Goldblum
5.
in The Fly? Good performance.
Yeah. He's shredded in that.
Brundlefly.
Picking off his
Shredded.
fingernails.
Looking like Julianne.
Number
a great
5,
performance.
Dave Franco.
Not James?
Specifically Dave. We don't like to acknowledge that one. Number 4, Max Greenfield. For those of you who don't know who that is, Schmidt in New Girl.
New Girl, there you go.
He really, I mean, come on. He's the ultimate example
He's
of
higher
playing it.
than
Yes.
Goldblum?
Absolutely. Because Goldblum, we're talking different generations here. I am talking specifically
millennials.
millennial
Yeah,
women because that guy really plays into all of the stereotypes of being Jewish, but also, he welcomes everyone.
Go back to that other picture you guys had up in the preview, please. Because that guy that you showed right before Max Greenfield, that guy looks exactly like Kevin O'Connor with a wig on.
That's Gordo.
It's Kevin O'Connor. From the
Number
from reality.
3, Jason Segel.
Strong.
That's more of a you're funny and you make me laugh crush. Not
What are we known for? Number 2, Adam Brody. Playing the hot rabbi right now. And
Good comeback
of course,
by him.
The OC.
Love the OC.
That was the
You know about the OC,
original
Tony?
I don't know about that OC.
Oh,
You know who
man.
my OC is?
Ooh, pick one.
Mike McDaniel.
Rambo
there you go.
formula.
And number 1, Andy Samberg. What? Andy Samberg. From the day
I've never
he
met a woman.
joined SNL.
Never stop, never stop.
Big
I
sex symbol
promise
for you?
I promise you, you don't have to ask me. You have to ask shiksas who are into Jewish guys. Andy Samberg? Question mark?
No, Zach Braff, huh?
You got to pick an OC. You got to be.
Yeah,
quick
no,
with
I
that.
got.
You got to go
stuck
Mike
there.
Malarkey.
Yeah,
you got to give me
I
something.
wanted to say Kevin O'Connell. I forgot about that
It's
too.
like
Another
you
head
had
coach.
you had the good OC line. You just needed a coach.
Mike
Andy-
Martz.
I know.
Look at that guy.
Andy Reid.
Tony
not
dribble,
just 'cause
jump to throw the pass. He's like, oh.
And then all of a sudden, Zaz cut baseline, and I was like, "Where is he?" Staying in the corner.
So just petered out with Mike McDaniel.
Oh, the football season. Cruel beast. Sometimes it gives, sometimes it rips away, sometimes you got good times, sometimes you got bad times. But one thing that'll always lift your spirit is making it Miller time. Because game day just hits different with Miller Lite in your hand. 50 years of great taste, simple ingredients, and that iconic golden color that you can spot from across the room. It's a real eye catcher, folks. And here's the kicker. Just 96 calories. 3.2 carbs per 12 ounces. The original light beer since 1975 and still hitting different 5 decades later. So, Whatever your game day looks like, remember Miller time is always a good time. Miller Lite, great taste, 96 calories. Go to MillerLite.com/Dan to find delivery options near you, or you can pick up some Miller Lite pretty much anywhere they sell beer. It's Miller time. Celebrate responsibly. Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 96 calories and 3.2 carbs per 12 ounces.